Welcome to Tuesday Night Hangout. Sorry about last week. I was not feeling good. A lot of stuff was going on. I just couldn't do it. I apologize. I didn't even tell these guys until I don't even know how long before the show started. I was like, we're not doing a show tonight. Sorry. I do apologize to everybody that has a hard time living without the show on Tuesday night. I know the withdrawals must have been severe, and I apologize to put you guys through that sort of suffering and anguish like that. I apologize. With that being said, welcome to Tuesday Night Hangouts. We're back, baby. And of course, we have Nick Justice with Paralife PPG and Nick. Oh, what is it? Good Lord.
God.
JustUsEbikes.com.
You'll get it one day. It's only been 4 or 5 years. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, man. And then we got Willard, Will Fly. What's up, sir?
What's going on? Good to be here. Had last week off, but yeah, we're back. Let's do it. Sharon asked me what we wanted to talk about tonight, and I said, you know what? Let's just go with it. Let's see where it goes.
Well, we can start off by talking about bad apples. It's coming, baby. It'll be here before we know it.
Is that this year?
That's this year.
Got it.
Quick.
Actually, you know what? I need to get a hold of Sandy Gaskins and ask her if she wants to come on next week and talk about bad apples and all the things that we need to talk about with the change of this and change of that and what we're doing with this and what we're doing with that. What do you guys think about that? I should ask her, huh?
Yeah, sure. I think that's a good idea. Hey, there's Mark McElroy. That reminds me, I've been saving up. Bitcoin has been doing awesome, man. I'm like stoked. But I've been saving up to, have another night at that McElroy Spa and Happy Ending Resort. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Hey, what kind of Bitcoin did you buy? Because mine is still down. How much? I'm down 0.70. I'm down $4.02.
Dude, when did you buy it?
Why
you bought it at 92,000 apparently, or 93,000.
Actually, I bought it when I think it was 101.
Yeah, well, you should be down more than that. Well, you just bought a fraction of a Bitcoin, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have enough money. I mean, I don't have enough money to buy a whole Bitcoin. I'm not, I've yet to gone to Mark McElroy's house, and the guy's been there long enough that he's already thinking about selling.
Who, Mark?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it'll be like Paralife Ranch. Never been there either. I've flown over it.
Freaking ridiculous. Tony says Tesla's up. Yes, they are. Then I bought them when they went way down. I kept buying them and buying them and buying them.
Yeah, I got Tesla as well. Anyways, so last week, Will, was your birthday? Or was it this week?
No, last week. 58.
58. Holy AARP.
It's all over. Can I say? But I did have a good time, and I did get that water heater for my birthday. So
yes, let's talk about that. How hard was that to put in?
Let's just say when I decided to tackle it, I went to Lowe's and I said, I'm going to do things a little bit different. You know how you go to Lowe's, you get the stuff you need, then you go home and then you find out, dang it, I need another something, and you have to go back to Lowe's. And
yes.
So I spent 6 hours in the Lowe's parking lot trying to put this thing together. And I mean, PEX, I like to do everything in PEX because it's easy. It's easy to crimp. It's easy to whatever. But it was hellaciously hard to get fittings to connect the different fittings to go from. I had to go from 3/8 and then I had to go to a quarter, and because of the filter system, and so it wasn't real smooth. But I think I got it.
Well, no leaks. It is up and running, correct?
It is up and running. I'm doing the electrical to it now. I'm going to run a special line to it because it pulls 1,400 watts, and I can't remember the amps. Well, 120. I guess you could do the math. But the way I was going to go is there's a ream. Like, what a regular water heater looks like?
Right.
Okay, the round cylindrical. This is the exact same shape by ream. and it's like a 5-gallon. It's about, that tall. And it's also like 1500 watts. But what a lot of people do is the element, you can buy a 300 watt element you just unscrew the old one, you put the new one in there, and boom, but no one had them in stock. So,
Hey, so do you have a shower in your van?
no,
What's the hot water for? Just the sink?
it's just to wash my face or, whatever, it's just nice to have hot water. I mean,
No, I agree with you. I just was.
until you don't have it, you're like, and I could warm water, and I've been warming water in the microwave, but I mean, how much fun is that?
Yeah.
So,
well, so your hot water heater is a 110?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm fixing to buy. Well, I don't know if you guys, if anybody knows or not. I'm selling my big camper and I'm selling my wife's car, and I'm going to take those proceeds and buy a cargo trailer. I'm buying an 8.5 by 28-foot cargo trailer, and I'm going to build it out the way that I want. And I didn't tell you guys, but I have fruit fly explosion in my house. So if I look like I'm in Africa, I'm not. I'm just in my living room or my game room. So yeah, I'm going on the way up to Bad Apples. I'm stopping in Douglas, Georgia, and I'm going to have a talk with them. I'm going to have a cargo trailer custom made. By custom made, I mean just some changes from what they normally make. So the front door is normally up towards the front of the cargo trailer. Mine, I'm going to have the door moved towards the tire well, the front of the tire well, mainly because the front of the camper is going to have the shower in the bedroom. And then I'll have, instead of having you walk right into the bedroom to go into the camper or the trailer, it'll be past that, and you'll just walk into the storage area. I'm going to have the cargo trailer raised up a foot higher than normal. I'm going to have the two of the floor joists spread a little bit further apart so I can get my holding tanks in so they don't hang below the frame. So I don't take a risk of having some road debris hit it and crack one of those open. Let's see. Oh, I might do a custom or pick a color instead of just having white or black, which black is not an option. I'm gonna have them install a power awning.
Nice.
I
mean, will it like an automatic?
Yeah. No, it'll be electric. So you just like the one on my camper now. You go in, push the button, and it rolls out. And then you push the button, it rolls back in.
But a wind sensor.
Yeah, the wind sensor ones are so sensitive that half the time you're fighting with it to stay out because it keeps rolling itself back in. And that door. What's that?
Mine does that, and it sucks. You got to disconnect it because if you step on the step, it goes in.
So the door, for some of you guys that are under 6 foot, when you go in through a door that is 5'11" and a half or whatever, and you're 6 foot, it kind of sucks. You leave DNA at the top of that door. So I'm going to have them put in a taller door. So on campers, toy haulers, they have the spring assist when they lower the gate. Instead of the cables, I want to see if they can put a spring on the trailer door. That way,
You don't have cables.
I don't have the cables, but I want cables to run down so I can make the back ramp a patio.
Yep.
I know you could just add some blocks or something underneath the back of the door, but I would rather just let it down and call it a day.
You got any pictures of this, or like, is there a video or something we could look at?
No, this is all in my head.
Yeah, but I mean the actual trailer. And
Angela would like this on Tony. I'm gonna actually get a extended tongue so that when I back up or whatever, I don't risk jackknifing. The trailer is easy. Plus, I plan to put the mini split on the tongue, so it'll be a little bit better. Did I say anything about the spoiler on the back, the dovetail? So the back of the trailer at the top will have an overhang. That way, when your door is closed, you don't have to worry about water coming down the inside of the door. Plus, it'll have lights, LED lights under it. So when you're sitting out back, it'll just be pointing straight down. Oh, and the whole trailer. Like if they could put blocks under the springs to lift the whole entire trailer up, because they sit really low to the ground, and I already have enough trouble with my little 6x12 coming in and out of my driveway. So if I can get them to lift it a little higher, that'd be great. And the rubber diamond plate or coin plate, I'm going to have them install that as well. So that's about it. And then after that, I get to build everything. I have about I've had it as high as $10,000 in my Amazon cart, all the crap. But that does deal. I have like 6 different shower pans in there. I have 5 different fresh and freshwater tanks and all that. I won't need them all, but I'm just holding on to them just in case when it comes to the time to build, I don't have to research and look back up which one I need.
So 28 foot?
28 foot.
Slade McNeil thinks you're compensating for something.
Yeah. Listen, I may not be big, but at least I don't last long.
You're going to offer sausage?
Yeah. I'm not going to be offering sausage, freaking cheddar jalapeno. No.
So what size water heater are you going to get?
I'm getting a 10-gallon electric water heater. Now, I do understand it's going to take a little bit longer for that thing to heat up because it's only 110, but it's just me. I get there, plug in. I don't instantly take a shower when I get to camp, so it'll be fine.
Toilet,
yes. I have a RV style toilet. And I've been watching so many YouTube videos on camper builds and installing black tanks, this and that. The only thing I'm not going to do, and I'll tell you why I don't do it, I'm not going to do it. The day one I bought my big camper back in 2016, the black tank sensors never worked. Not one time have they ever worked. And I've never had an issue with it. If I start getting concerned, I just open it, look down in there, and if I see water sitting there, then we're close. What difference does it matter if you're 1/3 or 2/3 full? What difference does it matter?
I've never had luck with a sensor working.
Yeah, I'm not putting no sensors in. What's that, Will?
You don't flush them?
Flush the sensors?
No, flush the black tank.
Yeah. You flush it. Yeah.
I've not had trouble with sensors, but that was on a 40-foot diesel pusher. But it had.
Depends on what kind of sensor is on the tank. If it's one that's in the tank, man, they don't work worth a flip because they'll get something on them and you'll never work again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just crawl down there, just stick your hand down there and wipe it off in one day.
Just bring your hand up in there. You'll figure it out.
It'll be fine.
You got to be shitting me.
You're getting a 10-gallon. Slade has an 8-gallon. And you know what size mine is? Because I don't have to compensate. 1.5 gallons. But you know what? You don't need that. If all you're doing is just washing your face, and so it's not like you're going to use pure hot water. That thing would scald you.
Will, why didn't you do instant?
I didn't want instant. Huh? Okay. Yeah. I don't use propane. I just wanted straight electric and something simple. And Camplux has got a pretty good name, and I think
that's what mine is.
Huh?
That's what my propane one that I use when we are boondocking.
Yeah.
That's what the propane instant on-demand water heater that we use in the outdoor shower. That's what that is. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I need to, I can upgrade, but I have a funny feeling it's going to be more than enough.
Oh, Angela's the winner on a thing that we didn't even talk about. Angela said, "Hey Shane, nice shave." You guys didn't even notice. You guys don't care about me none. I shaved everything.
Actually, you know what? I've seen you both ways, so I guess I just didn't,
As long as you don't take me both ways.
You always told me you try anything once. You're lying.
I'm gonna just say the Mark McElroy statement: $20 is $20.
Looks like John's going to be at Bad Apples.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I will not be in my 8.5 by 28 footer. I will be in my 6 by 12.
Slade says you have a pretty face.
Yeah.
Purdy.
It looks better in the dark, just so you know.
Yeah.
So what made you shave it?
I couldn't stand it. I honestly, I grew it out to aggravate Krista because she loved it so much. This God's honest truth. I just let it grow because I knew how much she loved it, and I kind of I don't know how to describe it. Kind of like a nanny nanny boo boo kind of thing. A little bit of anger involved. I'm going to grow it to aggravate her kind of thing.
I gotcha.
And then, I got tired of like pulling the covers up in the middle of the night and thinking something crawling up my nose, and it's just my whiskers, and it had to go. I was over it. So here's the best thing. So I shaved off my goatee, but I left my mustache to mess with Kaylee. So I went in and talked to Kaylee, and then finally I was like, "Oh, you didn't even notice I shaved my goatee?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, that looks better. Thank God, I hated that thing." And then she goes, "And what the hell's on your lip?" So I laughed about it. Then I came in here and I started watching TV, and I had all the intentions in the world to go in and shave it before shower and going to bed and going to work the next day. Well, Shane forgot all about it. Went to work next day, and well, let's just say there was a couple comments made here and there, and I totally forgot about it. So when I got home, I instantly walked in, shaved my dang face, the rest of my face. And one of the girls at work, one of the secretaries, when I walked in today, she goes, "Didn't you have a mustache yesterday?" And I was like, "Yep, I forgot." And I told her the same story I just told you. And she's like, "Okay, I thought I was going crazy." I was like, "No, I had a dumb looking mustache yesterday." Anyways, so I'm back to being clean shaven. Gonna try to keep up with it now and not get lazy. And
I've been lazy.
Yeah, but it's fine when it's at a certain.
It's
I don't have any way of trimming it. I just have clippers, and there's no guards, so I just
It's all or nothing.
Yeah, like the last time I grew this out, like it was actually longer than this. Krista kept talking about how great it was, how much she loved it, blah blah blah, and we were watching a movie a couple days later, and I just got up, went to the bathroom, shaved it, came back, sat down, and she just looked at me like, "No warning, huh?" I was like, it was driving me crazy. Came back clean shaven. I'm done. Oh,
yeah. Scuba says it makes you more aerodynamic.
Dynamic.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I get the laziness part. If I'm not going anywhere, I do not shave. And if I don't go anywhere for a week, I have not shaved for a week,
Yeah, right.
I did go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say I did get something else that it's taken for freaking ever to get here that Scuba turned me on to, is that electronic or remote start for the Predator 3500.
Yeah.
It's $149, and it does the choke and everything. Man, that is going to be sweet. Not having to leave the camper, being able to act like Mark McElroy.
Why are you going to be lazy with some remote start? Just go out there and turn it on.
Because, like I said, I don't like going out in my skimpies and turning on, to have a cup of coffee. I push a button. That's pretty cool. You got to admit it. Do you have remote start, Nick?
Yeah, that's why. You don't have to see my skimpies when I go out.
There's nothing. Hey, listen. There's nothing worse than watching Mark open his door with his little key fob, and he pushes the button. You hear the generator start up. He just creeps and shuts the door back. And then Generator's running just fine, and all of a sudden you hear the coffee maker come on and
Well, the alternative, and I've tried, it doesn't work well, but I've kept the, put the generator in there with me, so I wouldn't have to go outside to start it. But I didn't.
That's a real good idea, Will.
Really good sleep though, man. Really, really good sleep.
I wonder, why did he even open the door? I don't even get out of bed. I just reach up there and grab it and hit the button and turn over.
We put it too far away from, I don't know. Oh, that reminds me. So the other side of that story is Scuba told me about the 149 one, which I immediately purchased. And then like the next day he said, I got all the parts for $40 or whatever. So he's got the same type setup, but it only costs him like $40 to do it. So it's a little more, I guess, mechanically, you got to be more mechanically involved. The other one that I got is plug and play, but he did a little video on it and worked really well.
Cool.
Well, I'm gonna still have hopefully my 3500 that's got over 800 hours on it for my cargo trailer. But as soon as that joker runs out, the 5000's coming in handy.
Better hope you get it on sale.
Go.
What do you have, Dick?
5,000. I like it. I got a 3,500 or a 3,300 Herman, but it don't do as well as I think it should. So that's why I bought this 5,000.
Why do you need a 5,000 for your trailer?
I don't. But if I'm gonna buy one, I might as well get one.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a lot easier on the generator to run at a quarter load.
Yep.
With ease than it is to run at 75% load and work harder.
Look what John Wayne said.
God dang, 11,000! You trying to run the house?
No doubt.
Take 3 people to unload it.
And John Wayne turns that thing on, hooks it up to the power system. The neighborhood's got power.
Damn right.
Yeah.
We're in a local power grid.
Angela wants to know how you celebrated your birthday, Will.
I went to Red Robin and
Yum.
yeah, actually it is pretty good. Do you know they have unlimited root beer float there?
No way, really?
Yeah, unlimited root beer float. I mean, you pay for it once, of course, and then you get as much as you want. And I asked the lady, so I got 2, but I asked the lady, what's the most you've ever brought? And she said 6.
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
I'll be floating out the door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
right?
Yeah.
Or float to the bathroom.
It was just a chill, real laid back birthday. I had a really nice birthday. So,
Yeah, I remember getting the invite for that. I was ready.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
ready.
Like come up to North Carolina, right?
I'm not scared. I'm not like you. That's a couple hour drive for me. It's not 3 days because I had to stop 1,700 times.
You got to stop at all the Dairy Queens. Come on.
God, no.
Yeah. Didn't even go to a Dairy Queen. But I mean, I did have plenty of ice cream and plenty of carrot cake. That's my favorite cake. One of them, anyways.
We had a Red Robin, but it didn't last long. It closed down. Now it's some kind of Asian place.
That's what happens to restaurants, man. When they close, you know what's going to move in there.
It's either Asian or Mexican. Take your pick. Got more Mexican restaurants in 2 square miles than I ever thought about.
Is Munchkin causing trouble in the chat?
I know. I seen Nick say something about a full size fridge. I don't know what he was talking about, but I do plan to put a 8. I think it's 8.7 or 18.7 cubic.
It's talking about how much voltage it's going to pull between your AC and that.
My AC only pulls like 400 and something watts. Is on the specs. It's a 110. That one will be on its own breaker. The hot water heater will be on its own breaker, and then the fridge and the lights will be. Well, the fridge will be on its own breaker, and then everything else is 12 volt. So that's simple.
Yeah, Bill says he can't load his generator on his truck by himself. At the 5,000, yeah, that is heavy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a pretty
Yeah.
heavy generator.
Well, that 3,500 is about my max of picking up without needing help.
Yeah,
You know, like I can get it in there. That 5,000, I don't know about that. That might have to. Well, guess what? I don't have to worry about picking it up. I'll have a cargo trailer. I just lower the gate and roll it right in the back.
That's what I do. Roll it up in the ramp and be done.
Yeah. See, I can't think of a negative thing about this cargo trailer except for what, of course, Mark McElroy called me today and said, "Hey, I'm going to this campsite, and I was reading the rules, and they say no school buses, no home built trailers, no cargo trailers." And I was like, that's got to be an RV resort. And he's like, "Yep." I'm like, "I don't care about that."
So Scuba's being extra observant. Apparently, you said hot water heater, and I know you know. I know you know better.
Yes, water heater.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I'm swatting flies like I'm in Africa right now. Fruit flies.
The new tick.
Oh my god!
Why didn't you just go outside, Shane? It'd been easier.
Listen, last night I went out there and I sat there and watched the dogs, and I was sitting. I had a screwdriver, and that's a drink, not the actual tool.
I was going to say, what are you working on?
I was working on a buzz, and Kaylee came out there, and I was like, "Kaylee, does it not feel freaking phenomenal right now?" She's like, "Yeah, come on, dogs." And she went back inside. I was like, "Really?"
See ya.
Hey, I got my new prop too. I know Slade got a prop, right? He got a prop from you, didn't he, Nick?
Yep.
I got a prop from you too. So,
Nick, do you sell the Helix props?
I do.
Okay. I will only go back with the Helix. As much crap as I put mine through and it's still going, I just got to keep on with the Helix.
Well, I got my first hit with tariffs the other day when I ordered. I got wheels, no problem, and got it shipped out. And then I ordered Slades, and because it had to come from wherever, I had 10% on top of whatever the prop was. I'm like, that sucks. And it took it like, 2 weeks to get here.
Any props made in the U.S.?
Not that I know of. Not unless it's wooden.
Mark, why you even need a prop? Not like you or anything.
Hey, Daddy. Hey, hold on, Daddy Dutch. He said, "Hey, gang, all I need the food trailer to our shop, cooking a whole hog tomorrow. Can you send me some pictures of that? I need to know what it looks like. I need to know if I approve or not. Don't make me come up there. Hold on, I'll be right back."
So you're going to Bad Apples, obviously, Nick.
Yes.
And have you decided where you're going to park? Are you going to park close
Power.
to Power. Okay.
I'll probably park close to where we was at last year, down below where past Aviator, where it gets flat right there.
Yeah. Or wherever they move you.
Well, I know. I'm not going to be moved.
Me either, man.
I'm going to go one time and
I'm going to take my keys and toss them in the river. Toss them.
I can't help you there, bro. I'm done. But yeah, I'm going to try to, when I get there, I'm going to try to set up. Surely I can get power, and then I'm going to take my generator just in case. You never know. I'm not carrying enough fuel for that, but I'm going to take it just in case something happens and we don't have power.
Yeah, that makes sense. Paramount, I did not get your video. I don't know how you sent it. If you sent it via Messenger, I can tell you I don't have Messenger on my phone.
Mark wants to know why you even need a prop. That's right. It won't break if you don't fly.
Yeah, I got my new one around here somewhere. That's sitting on the couch.
John Wayne, did you call them about your prop delaminating, or is it because you hit something with it?
Slade, I'm getting there on Monday.
Sunday.
On the 12th. I will be, like I said, I'm stopping in Douglas, which I think is about an hour and a half or 2 hours from Bad Apples, and talking with them. Hopefully, we can come up with a good price on the cargo trailer, and if not, then there's another one that's another on the way to Bad Apples that I'm gonna stop to and have a conversation with them.
Didn't get it.
What?
No, you sent it to Paramount, but I didn't get it.
Scuba, what are you talking about? Hopefully I'll get one
One
day
what?
earlier than Bad Apples.
I think he's going to the Store of the Shore or Spring Wing or whatever it is.
Yeah. So you're gonna get there on Monday, and Nick
Sunday.
Sunday.
Well, it'll be late Sunday night. I got something to do Monday down there, so I need to be there. I want to try to get set up Sunday night so I can work Monday.
And then he's got a clutch to replace on Tuesday.
Yep.
Huh.
And probably put a prop on wheels because he still ain't done that.
Yeah, I'll put it on eventually. Seriously, man, my van is all torn apart. I'm doing some wiring on it.
Hey, the other Nick, are you going up to Bad Apples? If you want to ride, let me know. Actually, was going to think about doing instead of the air mattress in there. If somebody else was going to go with me, I was thinking about just hanging 2 hammocks in there and trying it that way. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
Says he's coming. Be there Friday.
Heck yeah!
I'm thinking Wednesday for me.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only need 110 this time with the cargo trailer. I don't need to worry about getting a 30 or a 50 amp.
I thought you were gonna camp like a real man across the pond there.
Even if that was the case, I only need my generator at that point. I mean, I'm probably parked next to Nick if I can. And yeah, I mean it's going to be very minimal for me. I'm actually
You're parking beside me. You need to. I'm going to let you park there because you're going to be my cook.
Okay. I'm not bringing nothing but my Blackstone, so you better have some stuff to cook on, because if not, it's going to be Blackstone all day.
Let me tell you what I bring to a fly-in. It's the only food I bring. I bring bread. What's that? Black Forest ham, cheese, mayonnaise, relish, and that's it. That is it. And it's like, I mean, anytime I get hungry, I'll just have a sandwich, and it's easy.
Diet Coke.
Oh yeah. Lots of Diet Coke and water.
Caffeine-free Diet Coke.
It is caffeine-free Diet Coke.
Oh, I know. I've seen plenty of them left around.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not the only one that drinks caffeine-free Diet Coke.
I will ask you to show me anybody else while you're there, because you're the only one I've ever seen drink fizzy flavored caramel water.
I don't drink fizzy. The only water I drink is just regular water.
Listen, caffeine-free Diet Coke is flavored water with some bubbles in it.
And what's Dr. Pepper?
It's got caffeine in it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick to Red Bull.
I get plenty of caffeine.
Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna get there. I am gonna be selling my cargo trailer, my 6x12, everything in it except for like the Blackstone, the pots and pans, but the refrigerator, the AC, all that stuff is gonna stay in it. I'm bringing the title with me.
So you're gonna put a for sale sign on it?
Yep.
There?
Yep.
It's a good place to sell it.
So I mean, if it sells, great. If it doesn't, I'll bring it back and put it on Marketplace when I get here. If I do sell it, I'll throw everything in the bed of my truck and head home.
I'll put you in the back of Mark's little truck bed camper.
Oh yeah, no. Go ahead and tell everybody what you got to sell up there.
Man, I got so much stuff. I got that truck bed camper that I brought back from Mark. Haul your paramotor or bikes or whatever you want to put in it. It's pretty cool. That'll be there. I'll have a couple of wings there for sale. 2 paramotors. One's a trike. I had a guy here that I was flying with decided he can't fly because he can't make time. So it don't need to sit there. So we're going to sell it. And if he decides, we'll buy another one later day. But for now, we're just going to sell it.
What's up, Walter?
But I'll have plenty of props and shirts and hats and whatever else.
And props and e-bikes.
Props. I don't think I'm going to bring, it depends on what happens the weekend before, because I got that Lake Fest show I got to do Friday, Saturday before Bad Apples.
Right.
If I sell all the bikes, then I won't bring anything but mine.
I'll
It just
be bringing
depends on what sells.
I will be bringing mine with its over 800 miles on it.
There you go.
I'm just saying, you gotta keep going with it. We should ride into town with that on those bikes.
I don't care. I'll
Me
go.
neither.
Hey, man, I sold one to I don't know, I think he's probably 80 years old with Parkinson's. It says he needed it to start moving his system or whatever. He wanted to ride a bike. So I was real hesitant about selling him one, but I sold it to him a month or so ago. He brought it back yesterday to do service on it. He's already put like 310 miles on it.
Yeah, dang.
I was like, he's riding the shit out of it.
Yeah, somebody should do some servicing on my bike too. I'm just saying.
You got to wash it first.
I can't. Just so much trouble. I don't even wash my own truck. Why would I wash my bike? Just keep riding.
You got to
it.
wash it.
The only thing I'm selling is my Power to Fly with the Moster 185. That's what I'm going to sell with slightly more than 10 hours on it.
10.
I said slightly more than 10 hours on it.
Slightly.
No, I mean, it runs great. I mean, it's ready to go, but I do not plan on coming home with it. So,
Well, in that case, I got a PAP with a Moster 185, just over 10 hours on it too. I'll sell.
slightly over 10 hours.
Slightly, just a hair over.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't sell something I wouldn't fly myself. So, I mean, I feel good about selling it, but I don't need 2 paramodes.
No, you need to sell it by wings, what you need to do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Shane is thinking seriously that he might need to. I want to say most of mine not flying prior to Krista departing earlier in life than we would want. Had a lot to do with the confidence in my wing. October will be 6 years I've been flying that thing, over 300 hours on it, and I don't know. I'm not comfortable with it anymore. It passed inspection, but that doesn't mean I'm comfortable with it.
Hey,
Oh yeah. What's that?
If it passes.
Yeah, but it just gets to the point where you're just like, I don't know, man. It's getting to the point. It barely passed, is what I was told last time. It barely passed. I was like, okay, like it's just a confidence thing in your equipment.
Mine's going on 3 years old. I'm ready to send it in, and I'll just keep flying something else. But I'm ready to send it off.
Send it in.
Send it in, send it off, whatever. Hey, speaking of, anybody know how to pack a reserve?
If Andrew's at Bad Apples, he can pack it for you.
Yeah, he knows.
So I pulled one of mine out because it got wet last year at Bad Apples, and I thought I better go ahead and check it. And I pulled it out, and it was perfectly fine. Nothing stuck together, and the bands were good. So I videoed it and pulled it all apart, but you can't tell how it goes back together.
Just throw it in there, man. You'll be fine.
Yeah, just call it up.
Yeah, just start balling it up. Don't worry about how it goes. It's fun. You know how much air is flowing around when you're free balling? You'll be fine.
Oh,
What is up with disc golf? It's like has it recently become a thing?
I don't know how to throw a frisbee, so I'm not playing that.
Yeah. And I guess Nick's really into that.
Yeah, Nick just put an offer on a house, apparently. Now, Nick, if you wait about 3.5 years, you can move over to the East Coast and buy my house because I'll be selling that joker.
Oh, really? Congratulations, man. Ain't no landlord calling though when something goes wrong. It's all man. Yeah, sure is.
Where's he gonna move to? Did he say?
No.
I knew he was looking.
Yeah, he's over on the west coast of Florida. Let me go ahead and tell you, ain't nothing cheap over there. I mean, there's nothing cheap anywhere right now, but it's more expensive over there for sure.
What's up with Twisted Tea? What is that? Is that an alcoholic beverage?
Yeah, anywhere right now, but yes, it's more expensive over there for sure.
What's up with Twisted Tea? What is that? Is that an
somebody's got their YouTube running.
Ain't me.
It's more expensive over there.
What is that?
It's Nick. You got your YouTube up.
I don't have it.
Somebody does.
Not me. I mean, I got YouTube up, but it's.
I have it on 2 different things, but they're both cut off, like muted. That was so weird.
It's an adult beverage.
Hey, Angela says Twisted Tea, and she can twist her chin hairs when she drinks it. She likes it. Hey, you know I'm supposed to go see Angela and Tony in September, right?
No. No, cool deal, man.
Anybody else want to go?
That's not any time near
Dave Purdens? What's up, Eastwind?
No.
Woohoo!
Flying Circus.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Let's go. That's in February, ain't it?
Hey, Chris from Eastwind Farms. Man, you got give me a call, dude. Let's we need to hook back up. Chris is retired military, retired air police, whatever you want to call that. Air marshal.
What stock, Tony? Angela Shane has developed a new nervous tick. So
yeah. Angela, I've had an explosion of fruit flies, and I've ordered some stuff that'll be here tomorrow to help get rid of them. I don't know what happened. We've had a couple here and there over the years, but for some reason, these jokers, I got to keep my hand over my beer because if not, they'll drink it all. And
drink it,
dude, I can't. It's so gross. Everything. I can't stand them.
Let me know if that works, okay? Because last year, or maybe it was the year before, I had a breakout of fruit flies, and all freaking season long, it just got to the point where you're like continually, it's like you can't even sit down to have dinner without, let me know if that works.
No, I'm telling you, Nick said the same. I just ordered right before Nick got on, ordered something, and Nick got on here, and I told him about it. He's like, "Oh, order this." I said, "I just did. I literally just ordered exactly what he just told me." It's you plug them into the outlet. It's got a little blue light, and it attracts them and kills them. And and Shannon's the one that told me about them, and then I ordered them, and then Nick came on here and told me exactly the same thing. I'm like, all right, that's 2 people that just told me about it. So, Tony, bring your butt over here to Florida. I'll take you on an airboat. You can next time you see Kenan here from Daddy Dutch Barbecue, ask him about the time I took him and his family in the airboat. And big old 6'6", almost 300-pound man screaming when we jumped an alligator in the airboat.
So you actually hit it?
Oh yeah, it actually launched us into the air.
Oh my gosh! Dang, man!
And then we did a floating sliding 180 back to head back the same way we just came, and Kent he wasn't sure what was going on or how everything was going to work out. Everything was fine, but Kent to this day will tell you that story, and he will tell you he's from out west or northeast, whatever, right up Iowa, Indiana. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, he ain't used to that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Tony, it's not just a Florida thing, unfortunately. It's in the suckers come to North Carolina too. The season's probably a little longer though in Florida, I would imagine.
I've never had them, but I've been in customers' houses that have, and it sucks.
Yeah, those things are just annoying as they can be. I'm telling you, dude.
It's an annoyance that kind of sneaks up on you, though. I mean, for an hour or two, you can kind of, but after a while, it's like those bees at,
the sweat bees.
Yeah, the sweat bees at Moonshiners.
Yep.
Man, they weren't as bad last year. The year before, jeez.
Mm-mm.
Well, I wish I had my boat and Tony and Angela would come down and take them on the lake and let them right at evening time and just watch all the heads of the alligators cutting across the water. Be like, all right, we're going this way. Tony is so scared of everything that's not Angela. And even then, it's questionable of whether he's not scared of her.
Say that again, Shane.
He's scared of everything.
That's not Angela.
That's not Angela. And then sometimes even then, he's a little scared.
Yeah.
Tony's a good guy. So Eastwood Farms is he's new, isn't he?
No, well, he hasn't been here in a while. He was part of the cooking. Well, when I was part of the cooking community, he had some of the greatest. So everybody was making like homemade tacos and stuff. This is one of the ones I'll never forget. So everyone was making like homemade tacos or whatever. So he's in his car and talking about this taco that he just made. And in the background, you can see Taco Bell, the sign Taco Bell. It's like he was going into the description of how he made the taco, what the meat seasonings were and stuff.
Was it really from Taco Bell?
Yes. It was the greatest. It was hilarious. So what he would do on I think Friday or Saturday night, he would pretty much just in his basement. He lives up north, and in his basement, he'd have this whole on DJ. He'd be playing songs and everything, and at the end of it, he would just delete the live or whatever, so he didn't get marks on his YouTube channel. But he didn't care about. He's like me; he doesn't care about subscribers or whatever. But he had plenty of them, and he would just do oddball things. He hates cilantro just like I do. It tastes like soap. So everybody was doing a collaboration with cilantro or whatever. So he takes a big old bushel of cilantro and puts it onto what's the powder that you shoot and it explodes?
Tannerite or whatever.
Tannerite. And he puts it around tannerite, puts it on a fence post, and goes, "This is all that tannerite or cilantro is good for." And they just seen it's just a green mist. Poof. Dude, that guy's hilarious. And then we actually met him in Ohio. We went to this guy Leprechaun TV. They did a montage of YouTube channels at Lep's house. But we all went to where the heck was it? Northwest Ohio, and we ended up staying in the same hotel as Chris and Chris and I and Chris and there was a couple of us in the hotel, and then we went over to Lep's house, and it just was a absolute blast, and it was good times. But Chris is a super nice guy. and the cooking community. Most of my subscribers are from there. And at some point, I would like to get back into that, but I have to do my outdoor kitchen sooner or later, which will be next winter because I'm not working in that heat. By the way, didn't want to build a cargo trailer in the heat either, but apparently I'm going to be doing that. Might have to install that
first.
That's what I'm saying. I might have to put that AC in it first and call it a day.
Yep. It works.
But yeah, I was telling Nick, I'm going to have in the bedroom, I'll put that mini split on the driver's side wall, shooting over to the passenger side wall, and then put a high velocity fan in the doorway to push it into the cargo part of the trailer. I would rather be uncomfortable in the cargo part of the trailer than I would in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I could run it to the cargo and then push the air back into the bedroom, but no, I would rather go, okay, this is cold enough, I'm good. Then I would be like, it's not cold enough, it sucks. Come on.
Man, with air conditioning and stuff like that, it's either wide open or off. Those I don't do the temperature adjustment, like in the car or whatever. It's just like wide on. It's like on or off. And so, I mean, when I want to get cool, I want to get cool. So I understand the fan concept.
Man, I could tell you, driving in my truck with Krista, that chick would be over there pushing up and down because that climate control or whatever, so she could have her temperature, I could have mine. The whole entire time, up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm like, just leave it one spot. I can't. I'm hot now. I'm cold later. Oh, like it's yes or no. Just leave it.
Just leave it one spot.
Oh no. The entire time, mine never. The fan speed might go up and down, but not the temperature. The temperature stays the same.
Mm-mm.
I was looking for my Netflix pick for you guys this week.
Oh, what did I just watch on Netflix?
The what?
My Netflix pick.
Yeah.
I can't find it. I don't remember what it was called.
You're going to give me some crazy crap to watch. I ain't watching it.
I want to watch that Gorge, but it's only on like Apple TV or something. The previews for the Gorge looks freaking phenomenal. I don't have Apple TV. I ain't buying another streaming service.
No.
I'm not either. Not because of the price, though. I just can't stand the little little charges. Oh,
Right.
That's something that happened to me this week. I got a call from Bank of America where whatever notice some dude charged like $2,000 on PayPal on my card, and like I can tell you that wasn't me.
Oh, I just had somebody in New York give themselves $95 premium package for, I think it might have been Netflix. Actually, I don't know. It was one of the streaming services in New York. So I called the bank and I'm like, yeah, I'm not in New York and I didn't make this charge. Okay, of course they cancel your card immediately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you have everything hooked to that card. So each bill that comes through that's hooked to that card, oh, your payment didn't go through. No,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
And all you do is add your new all you do is you spend just hours redoing everything, and I can't stand it. Scuba, I have a 6x12 cargo trailer. It's got AC, refrigerator, some shelving. Actually, I have pictures of it, I think, on Facebook. And I usually just use the air mattress in there. It's got tie downs for paramotors. It's got hooks for wings. It's got indoor-outdoor carpet on the walls, which is awesome. It's got flooring done by Mark McElroy and vinyl flooring, LP, whatever you want to call it. Nothing wrong with it. I just am not going to need two cargo trailers. Oh, Angela and Tony can tell you all about that cargo trailer, Scuba. They stayed in the first 2 years of Fly It for Gauge. Krista's little Hyundai Santa Fe pulls her cargo trailer. Pulls that cargo trailer. Anyways, it's small enough, 6x12. It's a good little trailer. Got powered.
And if it's just going to be you, especially, that's
Krista and I stayed in it, and we just put either a full or queen size air mattress in it, and it's perfect. It does have a 2,000 watt inverter, deep cycle battery. It's got a 60-watt solar panel on the roof. Could it use a bigger one? Probably, but it does plenty. It does well with what the requirements are on it.
Well, dude, I cannot find that freaking movie I was looking for. So, Nick, just tell Wendy to watch The Sound of Music. She'll be happy.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Watch The Sound of Music.
I have never seen that. Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
Yeah, I have never once seen that. It's like,
why?
I've seen the commercials for it. That I've seen enough.
Will.
But
Come on.
yeah.
At least you ain't telling me to watch some more stupid stuff.
What, like Reacher?
No.
I haven't even made it all the way through Reacher. I had to quit.
Reacher?
Yeah.
When you finish Reacher, go watch Preacher.
I heard the cackle in the background.
Holy cow.
Hey, Will,
Yeah.
I heard that all wives who really truly love their husbands will be at Bad Apples with them.
I heard the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, if they really truly cared about their husbands, they're going to be there at Bad Apples. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So we'll know, Nick.
Oh, she'll be there.
Oh, she will?
Yeah, she's coming.
In spirit.
She's coming when you coming Friday? Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Dave Wolf's wife is going to be there.
I'll be there Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, she ain't coming till Friday. She has to work. Somebody got to stay home and work. Well, I do nothing.
You're going to be working. You're going to be working for free.
Yeah, we got plans for you, Nick. Don't plan on flying, dude. Don't plan on flying. We got things for you to do.
That's fine. I may have to come home and get Wendy and go get her because she may be without a car. Hers sells next week.
Okay, I found it. It's called Craven the Hunter.
Craven.
Great.
Hey.
Yep. You've watched it or you're going to watch it?
I did watch it. I liked it.
And?
I liked it. Yeah.
Wendy says, I don't trust you.
Dark Tower sounds familiar, but I don't remember if I've seen it.
I'll have to watch the preview before I'll dive into that.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what, of course, Netflix just went up on their prices, but they have been adding a lot of stuff.
Oh,
YouTube went up too.
Did they?
YouTube went up. Netflix went up.
Oh, YouTube TV.
YouTube.
No.
Oh, yeah, all mine's tied together.
Listen, I had a friend over here, and they were hell-bent determined to watch the draft for the college thing, and I had to go and get the 7-day free trial thing. And when I seen how much it was after the 7 day, I was like, no, I got to cancel that. So we watched the draft.
Quick.
I did. It's canceled. But, yeah, some of my friends are a little nutty, just so you know.
Some of that stuff like $100 for a few days. That's stupid.
Wait, what?
Some of that to watch all those certain drafts and games, they're like $99 for like a 2-day deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ridiculous. Well, this said 7-day free trial, so that's what I did. And I made it 6 days, and I canceled after that.
What are you doing?
Two things for you, Nick. Slade says that Craven was good, and John Wayne says that he lives off Craven's Road. So
there you go.
Well, at lunchtime today, or after lunchtime today, I was craving an ice cream cone. Just so you know.
What's up,
I ain't
David?
had ice cream in so long.
What's wrong with you, man?
Like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago.
All right, let's get out of here, man. Mr. Nick Justice, you want to tell us a little bit about where we can find you, what we can buy from you, and how awesome your wife is for showing up on Friday?
Yeah, Wendy's awesome. She's going to show up and sell shirts and hats and all kinds of junk on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But justsebikes.com for all your electric bike needs. And paralifeppg.com for props, strobes, apparel, whatever you want. We'll probably have it.
Awesome blossom. And Mr. Will, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me on YouTube, search for Will Fly, or online at willflyppg.com. And if you live in the Southeast, check out our Facebook page, Southeast Paramotor Group. And don't forget, Thursday night is Lindy's Treehouse at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday night, Scuba Vapes, 8 p.m. Eastern. Search for Scuba Vapes on YouTube. Then back to us on Tuesday night.
Tuesday, yeah.
And be
And
looking
I
out
will,
for a new awning for a new tent at Bad Apples.
just like last year.
Oh, this is a brand new one. It's different.
I'm excited.
So you guys can find me here on Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane on Tuesday nights. And what? Well,
Sorry. Dave Wolf says, what about 9 p.m. Thursday? Is that this Thursday? So it's like twice a month? Is that what the deal is, Dave? You have to get up with me so I can
I think it's on the 1st.
on the
It's
first.
the first. Yeah, it's the 1st of the month. It is Thursday.
Okay, so Dave says yes. So the 1st of the month,
yep.
Thursday, 8 p.m. East, 9 p.m. Eastern, and he'll stream that on man. That's
It'll
gonna
be this Thursday. This
Yeah,
Thursday.
This Thursday.
But where do we go to stream it?
He'll be on YouTube and Facebook as he was last time.
Okay, so there you have it.
Hey, and I will be bringing the Fly It for Gauge third annual T-shirts at a very discounted price. At least get our money back so we can put it back into the pot. I will be selling those too. Again, all that money goes right back into the 501c3. So if you didn't get a shirt at Fly for Gauge, or you couldn't go and want to get a shirt, I'll have them there. I have to look back and see how much I paid for them, and that's exactly what I'm going to be selling them for. Just if you want to pay a little extra, thank you. If you don't, I understand. It's fine. I just want to make the money back on the shirts that I didn't sell at the fly-in.
Right on.
So, all right, guys.
Wait,
What?
sorry. And David says so you can. He's gonna stream it on his YouTube channel and Rick Davies' YouTube channel, and then ready to Paramotor on Facebook. Just you shouldn't have any trouble finding it.
Yeah.
Dave, I'm not selling any spices while I'm there. I'm selling shirts, and that's about it, and a cargo trailer. I would sell it to you, but I don't want to see it get burned down to the ground. Anyways, all right. With that being said, Angela, give me a call right now. All right. See y'all later. Bye.
See you.
We're not done. We're not done.